Good morning, class. Today we're going to be learning about Utah's landmarks and symbols. So we're going to be using Google Earth to learn about some of them. So here we are. Here's the United States. You can see that in the yellow outline there. And we're going to zoom in a little bit closer. Now we're going to talk about how Utah got its beginnings. Now who can tell me what they know about how Utah started? That's right. We had the pioneers that came into Utah. And Brigham Young was their leader. And they had traveled over here. See, here we go. We got our green hiking people. And those are going to be our pioneers. And they traveled from over here in Omaha, in Nauvoo, Illinois. And they traveled from all the way, see there, the green line, over here to this green push pin, to the Salt Lake Valley. And when they got into the Salt Lake Valley, Brigham Young, after they had traveled that long way, said, this is the place. So we're going to start to zoom in a little bit here so you can see more what that looked like. Now we're going way down in there. Now see, look at all these mountains they had to travel through. That was quite a ride, wasn't it? In their hand carts and wagons. And so here, if you can see right here at the end where our push pin is, that's where we're going to go. That's where Brigham Young said, this is the place. It's right here at the end of these mountains. So it's nice and smooth and not mountainous, it's flat. And this is called a valley. So we're down there, and so here we go. And he marked, this is the spot. And so that place was marked because it was very special for all those people to know that this was the beginning of where they were going to get to settle down and build their homes and everything. And so they wanted to remember where that place is that Brigham Young said that this is where they're going to have their new start. And so about 100 years later after that, so we'll click down on here. About 100 years later, Brigham Young's grandson, Mahonri, he had sculpted a monument to this place. So now this place serves as a landmark and also a symbol of Utah's beginnings. So here, this guy right here is Mahonri, and he had sculpted this memorial behind us. And we can go and visit it. So we're going to zoom in and get we're going to get to zoom in here a little bit more. I want to, there we go. And go in some more. Oh, we already saw the picture. Here, we'll look at some pictures while I'm getting that set up. What this monument looks like, and then we'll get to zoom in and kind of see a little bit firsthand what it's like. So here's one of the monuments that was erected of all those pioneers that had come through. And we have a few more pictures here of a pioneer family. And there we go. Here is Brigham Young and the other leaders. And right at the top, it says, this is the place. And so we'll scroll down in there so we can see what it looks like. So here we go. Here it is. Here is, this is the place monument. So you can walk around all these trails here, and we can see all of these sculptures of these pioneers and other contributors to beginnings of our state. And you know what? We even have a song about that. And we're going to go ahead and learn this song. So I will show you a little video about the song, and we can learn the song. This is the Utah State song, and it talks about how this is the place. Now our next place that we're going to talk about in our Utah history and landmarks. Well, who knows where the capital of Utah is? That's right, it's Salt Lake. Good job. And in Salt Lake, we have a building where our government officials meet. And this is called the State Capitol Building. So we're going to take a look over in Salt Lake. Here we go. Here's our state capitol. This is what it looks like, and we're going to zoom in over there. And we'll go ahead and close out our picture here. And here we go. We are at the State Capitol Building. So here I'll show you what it looks like from the road. So we'll take our little man and we'll come right down here. And we're going to turn ourselves around here. And there we go. Here is the state capitol. Isn't that pretty cool? That's what it looks like from the road. And we were going to get to even get a closer look to our state capitol building. And I want you to notice there's some other symbols, because this is the symbol of our state government. And we have our governor that works there. I'll show you a picture of our governor. Here we go. And his name is Governor Gary R. Herbert. Can you guys say that? Good job. Here he is. This is our governor. He works right in that building right there. Well, there are some other symbols that I want you guys to try and find when we're looking at the state capitol building. We have, and right here is a picture of Utah state flag. So I want you to see if you can find that. Because flags are symbols of our countries and our states. So I want you to be looking for that when we get a closer view here. So we're going to start with the outside. Here we go. We're going to zoom in and get to see what it looks like up close. There we go. So here is our state capitol. Now who can find one of our symbols that we were just talking about? Yeah, good job. Right there is the flag. We have the Utah state flag. You can't really see it right here, but there's one flying right underneath the, what is this? The American flag. Good job. And I don't know if we can see it very well, but right at the edges of these staircases, there are some beehives. Now, who knows why we have beehives at the state capitol? Does anybody know? Well, I will tell you. Here we go. I'm going to show you a picture of what it looks like. See, there we go. There's a picture of what one of those beehives looks like at the end of the staircase. Well, we have those beehives because our state motto is industry, and a beehive represents busy bees and workers in industry. And so our state emblem is the beehive, and our state motto is industry for the beehives. So that's why there's a beehive there at the state capitol building. So now that we've got to see what it looks like on the outside, we are going to go and look at what it looks like inside. So here we go. We're going to go inside. And there we go. We get to see what it looks like inside. Now I want you to notice that inside we see lots of symbols. We're going to look up at the ceiling. What do you see there? To go all the way around here. Yeah, and what else do you see? Okay, so we've got to look all around at that top of the ceiling there. And here we go, we can look at this one here. And there's more pictures and more sculptures all about